Oh boy, they seems like they did it again. And when I say they, I'm talking about EA, aka Electronic Arts. They decided to ban all the Linux users again on Apex Legends. Yeah, you heard it right. Let's dive into it. As always, we're gonna start with the little story here, a little bit of context. I was streaming on Friday morning, and I have one of the members of my community named Neil. Sorry for the pronunciation, dude. He came to my chat while I was playing Diablo 4, and he told me, man, I got banned, and I'm pretty sure it's a new ban wave from Electronic Arts. And they did it all over again. And we had a little conversation. Like at the beginning, I couldn't really believe what was going on, because the issue he mentioned already happened 5 months ago. So I was like, are they that incompetent that we have to go through the whole process again and having Linux user banned again on false accusation of cheating? Well, just in case you didn't watch all my YouTube video, I made one specific about Apex Legends 5 months ago. It was released the 1st March 2023. And what happened is exactly what is happening right now. A lot of Linux users got falsely banned. A huge thread on the EA forum was created by the community, and everybody started to tank in and ask questions. You know, like, why have I been banned? Like, I don't understand. This is my configuration and everything. I made this video at the time just to alert all the Linux users out there that they could be banned really fast. And I know a lot of you guys are playing Apex Legends because this game runs so good on Linux. Like, it runs so good. Like, if you don't believe me, if you are new to Linux, if you have some type of disbelief regarding the performance on Linux, I really invite you to go and watch all my stream, because I did play, I believe, 1,000 hours of Apex Legends on stream on Linux. I've done that for the last 2 years. And if you go on my live stream playlist on my YouTube channel, you will see the type of performance you're gonna get. The game runs so good on Linux. So some of you guys which are not really aware of the issue might also think that Linux is not the right platform to play video game, and especially Apex Legends. But you are wrong on that point too, and I'm gonna show you why. If you go on the Steam page, you can see here that Apex Legends is Steam Deck verified, which means that you can play Apex Legends on a Steam Deck. But what is a Steam Deck? Well, a Steam Deck is running an operating system called SteamOS 3.0, and guess what? This operating system is based on Linux Arch, exactly, to be super precise. So it means that if it runs on one GNU Linux operating system, it can run on all the other one. That's how it works. So yes, you can play Apex Legends on Linux. And what is happening right now, it's a big Electronic Arts mistake. And again, it's not the first one. A day after, Liam from Gaming on Linux tweeted a great article he wrote about the actual situation. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. And so obviously, like, I had to retweet it for visibility. And here I had Rasku, okay, who contacted me personally, and he shared with me like a big post he made on Reddit. And I want to share this post with you guys because I think it's really well written, and it gives you all the different information related to his ban. And something I really want to talk about, like, moving forward, because I'm going to explain the whole situation here, is that what happened with the first case of false ban in March is that all the user banned falsely got unbanned. But it took 1 month, guys. 1 month for everybody to get unbanned. And during this month, I'm telling you, most of the users, they were pissed for obvious reason. Like, Apex Legends, even if it's a free game, is relatively expensive. You know, you want to buy one of these L room, it's going to cost you like $150 at least. I say at least because sometimes it costs you a little bit more. And I know some of you guys have like 5, 6, 10 of them. So right away, you're gonna get a big like financial lose if you lose your account, especially if you lose it on the fact that you didn't cheat at all. So Rasku made a pretty good Reddit post there where he kind of explained in details what's really happened to him. And for, always adding a little bit of context, I think he's doing that greatly. He talked about the forum and mentioned it here with this link that was opened 5 months ago when the first false ban wave of cheater related to Linux happened. And then he made another like really good job here, recensing, like kind of like showing off all the different users who got falsely banned. The list is huge. And obviously, like here as a commentator, I want to share with you the information, but I also try to find some type of correlation between the ban and the Linux command or the Linux software that some of those users could have been using. So let's say all the people banned, for example, were using latency flex. We could say, okay, they got falsely banned because of usage of this software called latency flex. But after going through all the different posts, because I've done that this morning, I couldn't see any correlation between ban and software. The only correlation is Linux. When he started this post, which I think was super smart, he kind of like explained what operating system he was using here. So Linux, obviously, but no Barra 38. And he mentioned that he was using Proton-GE and latency flex, OBS game capture, game mode, and Mongo HUD. So his launch options are Proton enable NVAPI equal 1. DX NVAPI driver and DXVK allo over driver, and then latency flex equal 1. So for the people who don't know how it works, I think I cover that in my latency flex tutorial. This is a way to show the game that you are owning an NVIDIA card. This is giving the version of the driver you want to use. So he's using that because he's using latency flex. And then this is another command which allows the use of overdriver. This command here is OBS game capture, which is a Vulkan extension for capturing content on Linux. This is the equivalent of like game capture on Windows for OBS. So nothing crazy here. Mongo HUD, which is the equivalent of Riva Turner, it's just showing off your FPS. Again, nothing crazy here. And game mode run, which is a software we're going to automatically push the priority of the Apex Legends process at a higher level. And here is just for this dev command is just to show like some specific information in Apex Legends, like everybody's doing that, showing your speed acceleration or whatever. Like it's nothing. Then he explained what he was doing. This gentleman contacted me on my Discord. He contacted me on Twitter. I do believe he's legit. I also believe that the member of my community that came up on my Discord is also a legit player. Like, is not cheating. I have another member from the Gaming Linux France, which is a mod of the community, which is a huge community in France for gaming and Linux. And he got banned too. So yeah, I actually told him like not to play, but he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my chance, and boom, he got banned. And I think he's pretty fed up right now, but I know he's not cheating. Like, dude, if those guys were cheating, they will all have like, a KG of like 28. They will all have like the Predator badge or whatever, and this is not the case. Those are just like random, maybe some good players, obviously, but what I'm saying is like there are no cheaters there. And that's the reason why I want to give visibility to this situation, because I do believe a lot of players are going to get caught in this situation, and they might lose everything. So this is a work from Rasku again, because he really want to document everything. And look at the list. Look at the list. It's a huge list, guys. And it's just going up because some people are going to play today, they're going to play tomorrow, and the list is going higher and higher and higher. From my Discord discussion I had with one of my buddies there, he told me that the rate of ban is like way higher than the previous wave. So we're gonna have a lot more of people banned there. So my first really like recommendation here is like don't touch the game, don't even start it, because there is a high chance you're gonna get banned. Second one will be like go on the Electronic Arts forum if you care. If you care about Apex Legends, if you care about the Linux community, we are a pretty small Linux community, but go there in a really, polite way and make them know we exist. Okay, we are here. We didn't do anything wrong. EA validate the game for using with a Steam Deck, and now we should be able to use it. As simple as that. So make our voice loud. They need to hear us. Now on my hand, what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to push this video obviously on YouTube as far as I can. And I'm gonna contact some of my old like teammates and people I met in the industry, like in the content creator industry, which have like big roots in Apex Legends. Maybe they can do something. Maybe they can spread the word. Because those guys, they have such a huge community that if they are willing to just, make a little retweet, it could really give us a lot of visibility. So I'm going to ask, obviously, I don't promise you anything, because from an exterior standpoint, when you are a Windows user, you are like, oh, those guys, they certainly cheat or they are doing something wrong because they have no knowledge about the whole situation. So I'm going to send them this video, and I really hope they are going to do something about it. It doesn't cost them anything, and it might help us like a lot. But again, shit, like, what would have thought EA would have done it again and again? It's just crazy. And, going through all those posts, there is no software which have been used like all the time, again, that can prove that, this software was doing something bad. Like, I've seen people getting banned without even using any command, just launching the game. At this point, this is just crazy. It's just crazy, guys. I really hope EA is gonna put themselves together and really fix what is happening right now, because I can see a lot of users getting really upset and asking for their money back. This is really unfair. We are in a really unfair situation there, and we need to defend the side of the justice. And the side of the justice is our side. Let's do it. Guys, have a great one. Thanks for watching again. Make sure you follow me on every social, like that. If we got the info before everybody else, you will be in the loop. Take care, and see you in the next one. Bisous, bisous.